Hi everyone, I am Marcia Bent from Think Premium JA, and today's quick marketing tidbit is on how brands can better utilize Child's Month. Now, I'm not sure if you have Child's Month in other countries. I know in Jamaica, it's the month of May, and Children's Day is on the third Thursday in May, if I'm correct. And it's a low-hanging fruit that many companies really don't utilize in Jamaica. And even the ones that do utilize it, there is still room for opportunity. Now, for the persons who aren't aware, Child's Month, it's a national children's holiday in Jamaica, which is observed on the third Friday in May, correction. And it's really geared towards focusing on just contributing positively to the future generation of leaders, right? And on this day in Jamaica, the public's asked to wear sunshine yellow and treat children extra special and similar to what would obtain for mothers and fathers, although we all know how that goes for Mother's Day versus Father's Day, right? Now, in Jamaica, I know on the last Wednesday of the month, that's when they do a national day of prayer for the nation's children. But and I know that a bunch of like charities would come up and donate items to children's homes and partner with schools and donate items to children and give them gifts. But what if we did more than that? And what if that was something that could be done in other countries outside of Jamaica? With Children's Month, it's an opportunity to really give back to the future generation of leaders, right? Businesses could take several approaches. For one, the businesses that actually have children-friendly or family-friendly products could promote their products and services. Let's say you run an adventure park, you can promote your services and products, of course, to families at that time and come up with special packages within the month of May, which I mean, obviously that's a bit of low-hanging fruit. But what if you could actually go a step further? What if you could actually share some tips that could help with better taking care of children even throughout the year? Let's say you have maybe blogs discussing some parental insight, useful tips for helping children with, let's say, assignments, teaching them how to do age-friendly chores. Maybe even libraries or bookstores could have, in addition to having specials on children's books, which is something I've seen ever since I was a child, and I've always loved reading, was, they could also do additional things as well. What if we could maybe have events centered around helping children in less fortunate communities have access to school books? There are a lot of children. I mean, I wasn't born with a gold spoon in my mouth. There are a lot of children who are struggling to get school books to go to school and basic items. I know the PATH fund in Jamaica is there to help children who are from less fortunate backgrounds to have access to food, books, and other projects. However, what if businesses within the month of May could pay a special focus on that? Let's say you have a small bookstore, maybe liaise with a primary school or basic school, adopt a school or adopt a children's home and see if you can assist in accessing maybe 2 books per child in a specific grade or class or based on a list that's presented to you, and maybe offer discounts on other items, or maybe even allow a little donation jar to be placed in each location and highlight that for every book purchased, you will give, I don't know, $100 towards the purchase of books for less fortunate children, or if every contribution donated goes towards giving books to less fortunate children. Businesses could do that. A lot of persons are interested in spending more if they can see that it's going to a charitable cause. There is a lot of low-hanging fruit there. So that's something you could try. And for the companies that do donate items, right, to children's homes, don't just donate items, like actually adopt a children's home and have a big brother, big sister program where you are willing to actually spend time on a scheduled basis each week or each month and be with the children and offer mentorship. A lot of these persons, a lot of these persons just feel like they're getting a handout. And they often become very resentful of other members of society because they just feel like they're just getting something for the sake of them getting something. And at the end of the day, they're not really being cared about or being loved. And a lot of these children become adults that end up becoming very resentful and very hostile. And it's an opportunity that companies could be a part of. Even clubs and societies could play a role in it as well. Even at the high school level, there are opportunities where you can be a part of, let's say, a project at a nursery or even at a children's home that works with younger children. There are ways to actually give back to society in a meaningful way. And Children's Month is a month that I don't think a lot of people really talk about it. Even up to this year, we're in the middle of May now, and I don't think I've really heard anything. Maybe I'm missing something. But usually you see it online or something. I haven't really heard anything really. And I'll see a company or two put up a picture saying, hey, celebrating Child's Month, and yet they're doing nothing for Child's Month. It's just something that they put on social media for show. It's weird. Right? And you have a lot of children out there that could really use the help. Or even let's say you are a company that maybe you have a small supermarket. Maybe you could do small packages for schools on special days. And maybe you could feature that on social media. That's a small opportunity to not only get better visibility for your brand, but actually make a meaningful impact in the life of a child. Because there are a lot of children from less fortunate backgrounds that you have no idea how to eat. You have no idea how to go to school. Or even like a company could, for the month of May, sponsor, uh, like the bus program where the bus would drop a child to and from school. Maybe they could, depending on the school, maybe could partner with the school to help to subsidize the cost for that month. And I mean, I don't know what your pockets are like, so I don't know if you could do that like every month. That would be a bit much. But just for that month, that's something that it's a bit of a low hanging fruit that a lot of companies don't take advantage of. What are your thoughts? I would love to hear what you think. Let me know what your ideas are. But for the month of May, let's do more as companies to give back to society and actually make the lives of children better. I mean, the future generation is going to come up whether we like it or not, right? And why not be a positive force in helping? So that's it for me. I hope I added a little value today. Let's use Children's Month as an opportunity as brands to really give back, whether it's sharing blogs on how to better take care of children and support them in achieving their goals, do activities that actually give back to society through mentorship and not just donating items frivolously on a one-off basis. Also, using opportunity to spend time with children and appreciate the children who may actually be a part of the many families within our companies and see how we can donate to less fortunate children or children from struggling families through some of the products that we offer, or even through cash or whatever ways in which we can make a difference, we make a difference. Whether it's a homework program, school feeding program, after school extracurricular activity program, partner with a club or society to share a skill or a trade. Hairdressers and nail techs could use this as an opportunity to actually show high school children and persons who would be interested how to do things like braiding, combing hair, etc. Because don't think some of those children don't know. Like you'll be surprised. Some of those kids know to put on makeup, do hair, do nails at an early age. So why not get involved in that? I mean, we talk all the time about children spending too much time on social media and the dangers of that. Why not use your presence as a brand to make a difference. But that's it for me. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Again, I am Marcia Bent from Think Premium JA. And remember to never stop dreaming.